Hey guys, this is Heart of Ruth. I do hope that this message reaches you guys in good spirits. I have a word for you guys, and this word actually came through a song. Now, again, if you guys were listening to the other videos that I put out, as I said before, God speaks to me in various ways, and He speaks to us generally in various ways. Sometimes it's through our dreams, sometimes we hear Him, sometimes we can hear Him through another person, sometimes we can go directly to the Word, and the Word speaks to us, which is one of my favorite ways. And He even speaks to us through songs and movies and circumstances. We can box God, more or less. So that being said, this song, I was a little bit hesitant to do this song, guys, because, I mean, it had me blushing. When I was looking at the lyrics, the lyrics made me blush. So, and then when I went and had a look at the video made me blush even more, okay? Because this isn't the typical song that God would use to speak to me. But then again, we have to be mindful of the fact that God created sex, God created passion, and in the right context, He can talk about it because He created it. So while I was blushing to the roots of my hair, I had to remember that, you know what, this is something God created. This is something beautiful. Don't worry, it is PG-13. And let's get right into it. So the song is called Do It To Me by Lionel Richie. And this song was released sometime in the 1990s. I don't even know if I was in existence yet when it came out, or I may have been very little. I can't remember, but I do remember when I was older, like an older child and a teenager. I remember hearing it play on the radio sometimes. My mom loved it. She played it all the time. And it was one of those songs that I always felt like I had no business listening to it because it was grown folks music. So it's like that. But let's get into the lyrics, okay? And you guys can see what I'm talking about. So how this song came to me, how the Lord spoke to me through this song is that it kept coming up all the time in my YouTube viewer suggestions. And even before that, the song just kept popping into my head, and I hadn't heard it in years. And apart from the fact that I hadn't heard it in years, it wasn't really a song it wasn't one of my favorite songs per se. It was one of my mom's favorite songs. She loves Lionel Richie, but it wasn't one of my personal favorites. It always made me just a little bit uncomfortable, and now I know why when I went into the lyrics. And Right. So let me just get into it. It came to me because it popped into my head, and it was really just the chorus that kept playing back in my head all the time, and that's what made me go and actually want to find out about the lyrics. And then all of a sudden, it was popping up in my YouTube viewer suggestions, and I decided, you know what? Let me just go ahead and go look at the lyrics. There may be a message in here for somebody. And for those of you that don't know how the song goes, I hope I don't get flagged for this. Anyhow, just in case, I don't own the rights to this song. So the chorus goes, do it to me one more time. I'll give you one more chance, this heart of mine. Do it to me one more time, baby. Can't get enough of your love. So that's the chorus. And these are the lyrics. Girl, you're such a bad thing, standing there all day long, looking so good to me, baby. Can't do no wrong. Hey, baby. Put your arms around me, set my world on fire. There ain't never gonna be nobody like you, baby. Honey, that's no lie. So that first verse is basically, he starts off by saying, girl, you're such a bad thing. And he's complimenting her. He's complimenting the way she looks, the way she carries herself, her confidence, her sex appeal. And for whoever this is for, and why I blushed when I was reading the lyrics is because I felt like, guys, I felt like this had my kingdom spouse written all over it. And then I received another word about my kingdom spouse recently that really tied into this particular song. And I said, oh, now I know why I felt like that why I was blushing so hard when I was reading the lyrics and listening to the song. Because it totally ties in, and it can tie in for something that some of you may already know, something that some of you may already feel. And I should put this out there. I feel like it's more coming from man to woman. So this word may more specifically be for females than it is for males. But again, eat the meat and spit out the bone. So in the beginning here, he's saying to her, girl, you're such a bad thing, standing there all day long, looking so good to me, baby, can't do no wrong. And set my world on fire, there ain't never gonna be nobody like you. So basically your person is saying to you, girl, you bad. You bad. You've got it going on. You look good. You look so good to me. So if you have any, whoever this is for, if you have any hang-ups about your physical appearance, you have any hang-ups about your body type, you may be feeling a little bit unconfident, just know that you are perfect physically in your person's eyes. He said you can't do no wrong. Okay, and if this is a guy, she said you cannot do any wrong. You just look good to her all the time. Okay? And then this person is saying, set my world on fire just by putting your arms around me. So your person is basically saying to you that just your touch can ignite all sorts of feelings and emotions in them. So it feels like their heart is being set on fire, that they are being set on fire. And then there ain't never going to be nobody like you. So this is your person saying to you, you are unique. You're not replaceable. I know I can't replace this love. And then it goes on, you put that spell on me. I'll tell you, honey, you know you've set me free. Let me pause right there. This part is really important. For me specifically, I know that my person has said to me very often when we spoke in the past, he would say to me, oh, when I'm with you, I just forget about everything else. And when I'm with you, when I'm in your arms, I just forget about everything else. I feel at peace. I don't worry about anything. It eases my stress when I'm with you. So this is what this part means. You put that spell on me, and you know you set me free. And let me just differentiate here between the counterfeit and you, his kingdom spouse. Now, the counterfeit, they would have tried to put actual spells on this person. They would have tried to use love spells, spells to get him to do whatever they wanted him to do. It did not have the same effect because the imitation, the copy, can never supersede the original. Okay, what Satan does he can try to imitate God. Where this witch, this Jezebel, has this man all tied up and he feels like he's in some sort of web that he can't come out of. The spell that this person is talking about that you put on him is almost like you have a peaceful heavenly aura about you. There's just this peace when you come around him. You just calm him all the way down. And that is what he means by you set me free. And then it goes on to say, hey, little girl, you know my heart's desires. Come on and give it to me, baby. I can't deny it. And just now when I was saying, hey, little girl, you know my heart's desires, it was dropped into my spirit that this is for someone. It's for more than one person. But if you're more on the petite side, if you're a female and you're petite, this is particularly for you. Because this is how your significant other, this is how your kingdom spouse sees you. He sees you as a whole lot of woman in a small package. Okay, so you're petite, you're probably adorable, probably cute, You probably remind him of this like cute, adorable little, just this cute, adorable little person. But there is so much woman in that package that it just blows him away. So there's that. I hope whoever that is for caught that. And then it goes on to say, come on and give it to me, baby. I can't deny it. I can't deny you. So this person is in a stage where they're beyond denial. They know they're in love with you. They know that you have this effect on them, this powerful effect, that you've made this powerful impact on their lives. And they know that they can't deny it. There's no sense in denying it. So we're going to go into the chorus now. The chorus is, hey, hey, what I'm saying is do it to me one more time. Oh, I'll give you one more chance, this heart of mine. Do it to me one more time, baby. Can't get enough of your love. So this person, another thing that I should point out here is that this person, and you'll see that later down in the next few verses, this person feels as if, or how should I say it? Help me, Holy Spirit. There is some confusion currently happening between the two of you. You may not be in communication, and the lack of communication is leaving a lot of questions unanswered for your person. Some people may have said stuff about you to them. People may have hinted that you're not the type of person who's going to be faithful. So they're questioning whether or not they should trust their heart with you. But at the same time, they know that they feel helpless because where this is concerned, because they know how they feel about you, and it's undeniable. So this is why they're saying, I'll give you one more chance, this heart of mine. So it's like, I may have my reservations. My mind may have its reservations because I'm not sure about certain things. I've heard certain things. People have said certain things. But you know what? It doesn't matter what they say because my heart is set on you. My heart has made up my mind for me. So I'm ready to give you another chance. So your person, if they haven't been in communication with you, they may be about to come forward because they've made up their mind that, you know what, it doesn't matter what they heard about you. It doesn't matter who said what, who thinks what. Other people's opinions don't matter at this point. All that matters is the way they feel and that magnetic pull that they have toward you that they can't deny. And they're coming back to you. They're ready to give you another chance. Now, mind you, you probably didn't even do anything wrong. But these people around this person, maybe it's his family, maybe it's the counterfeit, they made the lies they told look so convincing that he very well almost believed them, or she very well almost believed them. But that feeling that he has for you in his heart, that feeling that she has for you in her heart, if you're a guy listening to this, that feeling is too strong to deny. That pull toward you is too powerful to ignore. So regardless of what they heard, even though they're confused, even though they're going to come looking for answers from you, they're coming. That's the most important part, because they just can't stay away. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead with the lyrics. This is the second verse. You're my Motown lover, the girl of my dreams. When you laugh, when you cry, girl, that look in your eyes, you're my everything. Oh, baby. So this verse is actually expressing how this person sees you. This person sees you as their dream come true. It's like you were on the pages of a romance novel that they were reading and you just came to life. They feel like they dreamed you into existence. It's like you're almost too good to be real for this person. This person may have been, okay. So this person may have been admiring you for a long time before you guys even came together. So this could have been a friend, it could have been a casual acquaintance, but it was definitely somebody who has been admiring you from afar for a while. They could have been admiring you for years. For example, in my case, My person, my person was crushing on me for years before we even became close friends. Okay, I'm talking about like maybe close to 10 to 15 years. That's how long my person has been crushing on me. And he even admitted that to me in a conversation. So this person has been admiring you for a long time. You're like their dream girl. So now every time, or you're like their dream guy. So now every time you guys are together, they're just fascinated by everything that you do. And even when you're not together, if you're not in communication, you're heavy on their minds. So they're thinking about you all the time. And every time they think about you, they're constantly amazed by the fact that you're even in their lives, that you even want them. They're fascinated by everything you do. When you cry in front of them, when you laugh, the things you say, the way you look, they're just fascinated by everything about you. It's like, oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. It's like a childlike wonder. So it's like a childlike love. Kind of like when, you know how babies are in awe of their moms? Do you remember being little and looking at your mom put her makeup on and do her hair and stuff like that and being amazed, just like, wow, my mom is so beautiful. So I'm not saying this person is looking at you as a parental figure. However, they are looking at you with that childlike love, that childlike admiration. Like, it's like, wow, when they look at you. So let's go ahead with the rest of the lyrics. And it goes back to the bridge again. You put that spell on me, I'll tell you, baby, you know you set me free. Oh, little girl, you know my heart's on fire. I'm saying, come do it to me, baby. It's you I desire. So let me just pause right there. Guys, this person is saying that his heart or her heart is on fire. And for the ladies that I'm speaking to, because I'm feeling heavy in my spirit that this is for the daughters of Christ. This is about your significant other, your kingdom spouse. Ladies, y'all don't know the passion that this man has for you. And that is why I was blushing so much when I was looking at these lyrics and while I was watching the video. Man, I was blushing. I'm blushing even now. This man, your kingdom spouse, he has a deep-seated passion for you. I mean, look, you're like this man's pet project. If that's the best way to bring it across. He is just like, it's like he's totally consumed by the way that he feels about you. And it is a burning desire. So it really does feel like his heart is lit up, like his heart is on fire. He is literally doing a slow burn where you're concerned right now. So of course you guys are Christian, so you're not going to be engaging in premarital sex. You're probably trying to be celibate right now. But I am telling you, this person, that is one of their biggest struggles where you are concerned. So you need to pray for them. And also you need to make sure that you don't do anything to pour gasoline in an already burning situation, if you know what I mean. Because this person, the way they feel about you, it's not just physical attraction. They are really attracted to you physically. They think you're beautiful. They think you're sexy. But at the same time, it's that love that they feel for you that is fueling that arousal, that is fueling that slow burn that they're doing. So I'm telling you, sis, if you see this man and you touch him a certain way, he is gonna blow. So you got to be careful. Okay? You got to be careful with the power you have over this man's emotions. Okay? And do not awaken love before it's time. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Do not awaken love before it's time. Because I'm telling you, this man is, whoa, he is into you. Okay? And then it goes back to the chorus, and then it goes to the final few verses. Let me get into that. So the third verse goes, oh, my friends say I'm a dreamer. It takes a fool in love to know what I'm feeling. So here, this person, he may have confided in one or two friends about you, maybe family members. And these people are basically just telling him, and even the counterfeit probably telling him, you know what, you got to let this girl go. She's no good for you. She has a bad effect on you. Like, I remember in the past, I remember my person saying to me that there were people in his life who actually went as far as asking him, and I'm talking about his family members, they went as far as asking him, what are you going to do if she dies? Are you going to take your own life too? Because you act like you can't function without her. And this is basically the kind of thing that your person is facing. Your person is facing a lot of taunting right now. He is being taunted. She is being taunted because these people around him are either jealous of the love that you guys have, or they've never experienced it themselves, so they don't even understand it. They don't understand a God ordained love and how different it is from whatever this world, whatever version of love this world has to offer. And if it's the counterfeit, and most likely it is, he or she is just doing that out of jealousy. The only reason they keep trying to put you down is because they're jealous of the way your person feels about you. They know it's not them. They know it will never be them. They know that they don't ignite that kind of fire in your person. So they're upset about it, frankly speaking. And you know what? Don't apologize for the fact that God chose you. God chose you for a purpose. There are nations to be birthed from that union. So don't ever apologize for that. Okay? And where did I leave off? Right. Each time you say goodbye, I find a reason why to give us one more try. Knowing, baby, you're gonna hurt me. So this part is very important, and let me repeat that. Each time you say goodbye, I find a reason why to give us one more try. Knowing, baby, you're gonna hurt me. So guys, this person is scared of you hurting them. And the reason for that could very well be the fact that you guys keep coming together and separating, coming together and separating. And every time you come together, it's for a short time. And then you separate again. And when you separate, it's not even because of anything that you're doing wrong. It's not because of anything that he's doing wrong or that she's doing wrong. There are just all these circumstances that keep happening and coming up and getting between you guys and separating you guys. So this person has come to almost be afraid that each time they see you, that's going to be the last time in a long time that they see you. There is this fear in that person. And because of that, they've begun to think of it as this person is hurting me because they just come into my life briefly and they rouse all these feelings up and then they leave again. Then they disappear again. Then I lose contact with them again. Then we don't talk after that. But your person is in this state where, as I mentioned earlier, they feel helpless, they feel powerless because of how they feel about you. And he is basically saying to himself, or she is saying to herself, you know what? It doesn't matter if I get hurt again by this person. I just love this person too much to stay away. So I'm always going to find a reason to come back to them. I'm always going to find a reason. Okay, so that is where, and it's actually really sad, it's hurtful, because you don't intend to hurt this person. There are just all these outside interferences that are happening, these demonic interferences that keep separating you two. And you both need to pray against that. Your person needs to pray against that, and you need to pray against it. You guys need to do some serious warfare prayer. You need to even go into fasting about this. Because seek the Lord's face on that if you need to fast about this. Because there are demonic entities trying to separate the two of you. And this is why it keeps going back and forth. Why you guys keep coming together for a short time and then separating. But make no mistake. Every separation that is happening between you guys, God is using it for the betterment of both of you. God is using it for his perfect will and his perfect plan to come into place. So it's going to hurt now. But when you guys come together. When you guys come together. It's like that scripture that talks about that woman who is in labor and she's sorrowful because she's in labor. But as soon as she gives birth, she forgets about the pain she was in. When you guys birth this thing, You're going to forget about all the pain that you suffered while you were going through this separation. Okay, I promise you guys that. God promises you guys that. And it goes back into the lyrics. Of course, it goes to the chorus and then it goes to the final verse. Got this feeling deep inside me. There ain't nothing I can hide, baby. I just love the way you love me. Do it to me one more time. Can't you see, girl, that I need you? All I want to do is please you. Even though it's hard to love you, do it to me one more time. And let me pause there. Even though it's hard to love you, your person is not saying that you're hard to love. They're saying that the situation is hard to be in. It's difficult to be in love with someone you barely talk to. It's difficult to be in love with someone that you barely see because it hurts. It hurts, guys. It's hurtful. I mean, anybody that has been through this, I've been through it. I have been through it. I know how it hurts. So it hurts this person that they can't be with you at the time while they feel all these things. They want to express these feelings to you. They're not even in contact with you to be able to do that. And for some of you, you're probably thinking, well, why doesn't he just reach out then if he feels this way about me? I went through that as well. But again, guys, there are a lot of demonic influences, a lot of circumstances that keep popping up that are literally preventing this person from coming forward. And also, this person may be very well planning something big for you, and that it may be what is the holdup as well, because they don't want to come back until they have it planned fully, until they see that plan come to fruition. I just felt the need to put that in. And the last part here, it says, when you move, girl, you tease me. We make love slow and easy. I just want you here beside me. Do it to me one more time. Now, obviously, you and your person aren't going to be making love just yet. But girl, dude, listen. When you guys begin to make love, when you're married and it's a done deal and this thing is signed and sealed and delivered, you are going to have some earth-shattering love, okay? It's going to be slow. It's going to be easy. That lovemaking is just going to be mind-blowing. So I'm going to link the lyrics to this song and the video in the description. And when you watch the video and when you listen to the lyrics, you're going to see what I'm talking about, who this is for. This man is passionately in love with you. This woman is passionately in love with you. And the passion feels as if it's going to consume them. So it's like they're sending these messages to you and hoping that they reach you somehow. It's like they're thinking about it so hard and hoping that even though you guys are separated at the moment, hoping that you understand that this is what they're going through. So that is the song, guys. I do hope that this bless somebody. If the word is not for you, please do not attach to it. Take it back to the Lord. Take me back to the Lord. Talk to the Lord about it and find out if it's for you or not. I hope you guys have a good one. I am going to be back with another word as soon as the Lord releases me.